Hi guys, it's Teresa Perrin. I just wanted to bring you a complete new update on EVFM and what my thoughts are as far as price action and some important information. Most importantly, regarding the fact that in order for this stock to maintain NASDAQ compliance, it needs to stay above $1 for 10 days. And I believe I may have mentioned this in another video, but forgive me, it's been a wild week and I don't remember, so I'm saying it again. And especially for those of you new to this ticker that haven't seen my other videos, please go back and watch them because I'm going to try to keep this brief. I'm going to tell you that we are on day 8. We have 2 days left to stay in compliance, but this video will show you why I think their goal is to drive this price down to 99 cents before then. And then that clock starts all over, guys. And in my last video, I told you the date. It's August 8th or 9th, I believe, when that update, when they have to be in compliance by. So guys, yeah, we'd still have another shot at it, but I'd hate to start that clock all over again after, 8 days we've stayed above $1 and for them to just drive this price down. But if you look at today's chart, you can see that there was a lot of barcoding pattern going on. So, generally that's not normal, guys. And it's a sign that either the volume is extremely low, which it's been getting a lot of attention. I don't believe it's low enough that they've been able to do that without the use of the dark pool. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. Please stay to the end because, everything I'm showing you regarding the options chain and stuff you need to know as an investor in this company or somebody considering taking a position. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. Okay guys, so I did pre-record this video, but I wanted to add in a couple of things. So if things seem out of place, I apologize, but they're all very important. This is where people are getting that the short interest percentage of the free float is 144.65%. Now, in a moment, you're going to see that I'm going to show you what Ortex tells us the short interest of the free float is. But interestingly enough, Fintel is saying that it's 144.65%, guys. I mean, if that's true, then they're in a boatload of trouble, and I wouldn't be seriously surprised if this was more accurate, even though I tend to believe Ortex more. Lately, Ortex has been having some pretty bad screw ups. So I'm really drawn between the two, but it's somewhere between 33 and 144.65%. Why don't we just call it at that? Either way, the number is insanely high. And guys, most importantly from this piece of information, I want you to see that the off-exchange short volume was 6,355,866 shares that were traded in the dark pool today, which was 51.08% of all shares traded. Do you see the problem here? Once again, it all goes back to the manipulating the price via the dark pool. Hence why we have the barcoding pattern today. This is how they're doing it, guys. And please take a look. There are several stocks that this is happening to. Look at BBIG, Mullen, Revlon's been doing it, but it kind of broke out the last few days. There's several, guys. You can just look and see it across the pattern. Look at, stocks that are trading around $1 or less, and you will see it everywhere because sadly, it's something that they've been doing for a very, very long time. And then compare the dark pool trades. And if you can't see it on Fintel because sometimes it's hidden, you can also look at Market Chameleon, guys. All right, let's get into the rest of this video. I just wanted to be sure to add this piece to it. EVFM has an insane, crazy high short interest cost to borrow. It's all increasing, guys, and this is what I want to show you. So Coin Crazy posted this on Twitter. If you guys want to find it for yourself, let me show you what he says. Oh, hold on. I have a better image than that. Okay, guys, I like the way he set this up because it's very easy for me to show you because he put everything that you can get from Ortex all together in one strip. So it makes it easy to read out and easy for you to see what's going on here. So first of all, over the past 7 days, the short interest is currently 14.13 million shares, which is 33.24%. Now, you may have seen on Fintel that there's some crazy number, guys, going around that's like 133 or 148%. And I'm not quite sure where that's coming from, but it's somewhere between these two. Let's just put it that way. But anyways, according to Ortex, which is what I personally go by because I feel it's generally more accurate, but not always. Again, guys, a lot of this information is self-reported, so your guess is as good as any. But anyways, what they say is that the short interest is currently 33.24%, which, guys, is pretty substantial. That's up at the top, but then down the bottom, for some reason, it says 33.22, whatever, 33% of the short float, okay? And the cost to borrow average is 334.99% with a max of 358.63% and a cost to borrow minimum of 214.11%. Guys, this is a huge cost to borrow. They cannot continue to find it in their best interest to hold this stock down with the cost to borrow rates increasing at the rate that they are, especially when this is only a $1.06 at time of recording stock to cover. It makes absolutely no sense in my mind why they are doing this, except for one thing, which you all need to be aware of because it's bothersome. Now, first of all, let's go to the fact that they're still on the threshold list while I have this up, okay? That is very important for you to know. As you can see by this chart, the price is severely decreasing while the volume has been increased. Well, actually, it went up substantially, but it seems to be starting to fall back down again from the barcoding pattern that we see, unless it's divergence, guys. But this is the exchange reported short interest, this green line here, which is humongous, guys. Like, it's just keeps going up. They're shorting the crap out of this. And then this is the estimated short interest of the free float. As you can see, it looks like it's starting to form a bull flag. So maybe that means we're going to break up soon because very soon, well, actually tomorrow, all of those options come into play, guys. And there's potentially a lot of options that could run in the money on this play. And it could have the potential of a gamma squeeze, which is my guess why they're trying as hard as they can to keep it down. But more importantly, what everybody needs to be aware of is that in order for EVFM to gain NASDAQ compliance, they need to stay above $1 for 10 trading days, guys. So far, they have completed 8 out of the 10 days, which is fabulous for them. But if these shorts are trying to do what it seems like they're trying to do, tells me that they're trying to get it delisted and to plummet. So my guess is they're going to be working overtime tomorrow, not only to get the stock to fall below that $1 range and close below it, but to also keep all of those options from going in the money, guys. So this is why I put out this urgent to watch before tomorrow market open, because we need to fight. If we believe in this company, it's our job to fight and not to back down tomorrow. We need to get that close above $1. Then we have 1 day left on Monday, guys. And I believe Monday that if they didn't succeed, they may try again, but I think it's going to get harder and harder for them. But anyways, that's what I'm seeing with this. Now, moving on, I want to let you know some other things going on. So guys, Morgan Stanley did give them an adjusted price target today of 75 cents from $2, and they maintained an underweight rating. Now, I'm going to bring up the full scale listings of what other analysts are rating them, and you tell me why this doesn't seem to make sense and why Morgan Stanley, if you're paying attention to who's doing these price target drops on a lot of heavily shorted stocks, why they continue when a stock's down to try to beat them down harder. And when there's only one, there's a good chance that it's Morgan Stanley that's beating it down harder, guys. So I want you to pay attention to that when you see these notices come out, because it's kind of crazy. But anyways, that came out today after market close at 4:07 p.m. As you can see, it hasn't affected the price, but I swear that they are trying to beat this down so that those options don't close in the money, and so that they have to apply for extension on their NASDAQ rules for the uplisting to maintain that $1 for 10 trading days. So guys, it's very important that this closes above $1 for the next 2 days. I can't reiterate that enough. Okay guys, this was taken directly from Webull, and this is the Analyst price targets. So as you can see, that this rating is a buy based on 5 analyst reviews, and I'm guessing that one underperform is probably Morgan Stanley, because as you can see, the low on this chart for the price target is $2. And I guess it's bumped up a penny since after hours to 2/107 currently. But this $2 was what they lowered the guidance to 75 cents. So my guess is they just haven't updated this chart yet since it came in after hours. But look at this. EVFM's high price target is $45, guys, and 3 out of the 5 analysts have given it $45. The mid is $16.50. That low was $2 and is now 75 cents. So this average might come down a few pennies, but anyways, but as you can see, EVFM is given a buy signal. 1 of the 5 analysts gives it a strong buy, 3 give it a buy, and 1 gives it the underperform, aka Morgan Stanley. So guys, I am extremely bullish on EVFM. You can watch my other videos to find out why, but primarily because their product Phexxi is a hormone-free birth control alternative. And that is so important to so many women because the hormones in birth control are awful, absolutely awful. And they have really bad side effects. So, I mean, this is a great product, guys. With everything going on in the news, it's going to get its run. I'm confident that what they're trying to do for tomorrow, and the news that broke today with the price downgrade told me exactly it. So don't fall for the BS tactics. It's just a bunch of crap and it's not reality. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and have a wonderful night. Okay guys, this is Doc Sarah, and it shows me EVFM's max pain is currently at $1, which is why I think that they are going to try very hard to drive that price or keep it, around $1 tomorrow, because that's where they want it to expire. As you can see, it shows you the call volume is much higher than the put volume. But guys, on the open interest at 250, we see a big spike. So if we can get this running tomorrow and to hit 250, there are 41,417 calls that would go in the money and only 3,451 puts. Whereas at $1, there's 13,786 calls in the money and only 3,915 puts. So my guess is, which I hope does not happen for the stock's sake, because like I said, tomorrow's day 9 of the listing requirements. They are going to try to drive this to 99 cents in my opinion. But let's see what happens. I would love for it to go the other way and for us to get all of those 250 options in the money. That would be huge, guys. Like I said, there's a huge gamma ramp potential this week. At 50 cents, the open interest is only 2,193 calls, 2,145 puts. So it's not going to go to that low, in my opinion. Excuse me. Sorry, guys, I'm exhausted. In my opinion, it's not going to go that low. But anyways, I definitely think that they're going to try to take it below $1, and I pray that we can hold it above. So that's my call out to all of you. And again, if we can get it trending and to close above 250, there's 41,417 calls that will be in the money. That would be awesome for us, guys.